Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over how to wrap gifts. First thing we're going to do is unroll our wrapping paper a little bit, and it does like to roll itself back up, so feel free to put like scissors or your tape or whatever on the corners just to hold it down in the meantime. Now you're going to take your gift, put it down roughly center. You should have about the same distance on each side. That's what these grids are really useful for. And what we want to check first is whether or not this will have enough coverage on the side after this is centered. And what you want to do is fold this up and make sure it goes at least halfway up the side of this. That way when you go up from here and you go down from the other side, it'll give full coverage of your sides. If not, you'll probably have to rotate this around so it faces this way instead of across. But on this one, we are good to go.
And the next thing that we're going to do is cut this to the proper length, and there's two easy ways to do this. The first one that I prefer is pull the wrapping paper up on one side of the box about halfway up, then just pretty much take the rest of this roll, swoop it over the top, and then give yourself about 2 to 3 inches of overlap. I then mark that spot with my finger. I unroll this off the top of the box, and then I'm just going to mark that location with the Sharpie. That is where my cut line is going to be. And the other way to do this is line up the first edge with the corner of the wrapping paper, and then you're going to rotate this 1, 2, 3 times, and then once again add that 2 to 3 inches of extra for overlap. Either way, as you can see here, it'll get you to the same spot that I marked before doing it the other method, which I think is a little bit faster.
So let's get our scissors out. We're going to cut down this line, and then this is going to be the piece we're going to use. Get that out of the way for now. Roll this back out.
And I won't show it because I didn't need to do it here, but if you do need to trim the overall width of the wrapping paper, now is the time to do it. When you fold up the wrapping paper onto the side of the box, you should go about an inch or so past the center point at a minimum. Otherwise, part of the present will still be visible when you're completed, and obviously you don't want that.
Next, which way is going to face up? Flip it so whatever side you want to be the bottom is facing up. We're going to get it centered left to right again. So that was for us 7 squares on each side. And then we're going to take our first edge and we're going to wrap it over. In taking our tape, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, I'm using an inch. You don't even need this much. This is just a placeholder. More tape does not give you a better wrapping job. It just means that you're using more tape. So I'm pulling this tight, and then I'm just kind of like shifting this bottom in here, and that pushes the box this way and removes a lot of the slack out of this side. So you can see if this is our center line, we're maybe an inch or 2 past that in this direction. Do the same thing on the other side, and we're going to kind of pull it out, then up and over. And if you're getting these like crinkles here, just pull out on the edge. That'll smooth those out. So you can see here we're a little past the center. We actually could have gone about 2 or 3 inches shorter on this length, which is not a huge deal. So feel free to recut this, but you're kind of wasting your effort if you do that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to tape it. And I'm going to tape it in 2 spots on this one. I'm going to put one on that corner, and then I'm going to put the other one over here on this corner. And again, not a whole lot of tape here. 3/4 of an inch to an inch is fine. And you want to make sure it's a little bit tight so it's nice and snug. Next is the sides. So pull this straight down, get the slack out of it, then push over and in to this side. Pull this straight out, and then you're just going to crease this. And you can't really crease into this corner, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But here we're going to do that again on the other side. So pushing it out and down to get all this slack out. Get the corner as neat as you can. Push in there, and then on this back side, pulling your hand straight out and creasing. Now if you want, if these are too loose and they're getting in your way, what you can do is pull them tight and tape them either to each other or down here at the bottom just to keep them in place. So I'm not going to do that because you don't really need to, and I'm going to show you that you don't need to. But with those pulled tight, the next step is fold one side over, press it here into the bottom, crease it across. Same thing on the other side, fold it over, slowly walking in at the bottom. And then here, this might stick out a little bit past. So what I'm going to do is just a small underfold there. That's it. And then crease this. Now this is sticking out a little bit here, so just to make this a little more presentable, I'm going to put a small piece of tape here in the middle that holds it all together. Now the big thing that I like to do, you can go straight up and that looks fine, but I'm going to do a little bit of a flat top here at the edge, pull this whole thing up, and then with it nice and tight, just press that in. And if you want, you can tape these wings. These ones are a little bit loose. I'm not terribly worried about it, but you know, depending on how tight you want your wrapping to look, you can clean it up with small pieces of tape here and there. But I generally find that the more tape that you throw on it, the worse it looks. So come around to the other side. We're gonna first push the box inside as far back as we can. Make sure that it's nice and tight. So that's good to go. And here, it's the same thing. It's just a little more difficult to get this piece tight, in my opinion. So do that. Pull this straight out and crease. Then over here, straight out and crease. Let's see if we can do this with no additional tape. So I'm gonna get one piece ready. Stick it on my hand for now. Crease, that's creased. The same thing here, this is sticking out a little bit, so we're just gonna underfold that. I just think it makes it a little bit cleaner in the end. Flat top it, and then take it up to there. So what I'm actually gonna do with this bigger piece, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna pull it tight, and I'm gonna hit it right there, and if we go a little bit longer, you can actually get all three. So I didn't have my piece quite long enough, so we're gonna take a second piece here. And what you're really looking to do is just hit as many of these different layers as you can, so that way there's no relative motion between them. So it caught this, and it caught this. So now when you flip it over and it's sitting under the tree, it's gonna look like that. Now at this point you can put a label on and obviously label who the gift is going to before you forget. Maybe it's just me, but I think bows look kind of weird if they're just plastered in the center. I would do it like a 25% in from one of the corners. So from any of these corners, like here, 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 or here. So that is all there is to wrapping gifts. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.